Hey, did you realize how cool 2025 is? It's the year of squares, and just buckle up because this is about to get super awesome. So, first of all, you might not remember what a square is, and so I wanted to give you a quick reminder. And that is that they're numbers that can be written as a square. So, like four, there's four dots, they make a square, or nine dots, or 16, or 25. These are all square numbers. You also have the whole year itself. 2025 is the same thing as 45 squared. So we have 1 squared is 1, up to 25 is 5 squared. So those are the years of the squares. But you can do this. Maybe this happened in 2016, but it didn't. Look at this. The last time there was a whole entire year, like 2025, that's 45 squared. The last time that happened was in 1936. Guys, that's 88 years ago. Then in 91 years is when we'll see the next one in 2116, and I'm not going to be able to see it, right? So that's why it's kind of a big deal and super nerdy of me. Let me just show you how else it gets really nerdy. Next thing you need to know is there are square months. So like January, April, and September are all square months, right? Because it's 1 squared or 2 squared or 3 squared. Super great. But then it gets worse. You can have square days. So on Saturday, January 4th, 2025 is a square day because it's 1 squared, 2 squared, and 5 squared. And there are a bunch more. Can you find any more of them? And then you're like, "Oh, those poor months that don't have, like, January, April, or September, don't worry, we've got you covered." If we were to take, like, February of 2025, if we took out the slash and made it just 225, that's 15 squared. June also is 25 squared, and December is 35 squared. Great, right? And then we have an actual date there's a couple dates that are really cool like this. This is one of the coolest ones. If we took September 27th, 2025, took out the slashes, made it a number, that is the same thing as 3045 squared. But if you're like, hey, that's not how I write September 27th, I write it like this instead, then boom, we gotcha. It is same thing, take it out. It is 5,205 squared. Cool, right? But wait, there's more. There's also a square day on May 5th. You may have remembered that on April 4th of 2016, or just 4/4/16 was a square day. So here we have our next one is May 5th, 2025. And do you remember this old chestnut, the right triangle? If we took 3, 4, 5, this is a Pythagorean triple, and then 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and 5 squared is 25. It makes 9 plus 16 equals 25. It's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That is called a Pythagorean triple. So on September 16th of 2025 is our Pythagorean triple day, and it keeps on going. If we took 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, that equals 9, and 9 is 3 squared. What? Right? Do you know any other awesomely mathy facts about 2025?